Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a wedding cake with fresh roses. I am starting off with 8-inch cake rounds for the bottom tier. I am using Buttercream recipe. And I will be leaving a link in the description box for my buttercream recipe for you, as well as my chocolate cake. I'm just making sure my cakes are leveled and even before I start my crumb coat. Now on to my crumb coat. Once the crumb coat is done, I place it in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes for it to chill. That way it's a lot easier for me to frost the cake at the end. The middle tier, I am using a cake board for support towards the end. These are 6-inch cakes for the middle tier. Using an offset spatula when making cakes is very helpful, so if you don't have one, I highly recommend that you get one for that. I noticed that my cake was a little bit uneven for the middle layer, so I added some more buttercream just to even it out when I put it on my top layer. And now I can go ahead and crumb coat my middle tier. And again, this goes in the freezer for it to chill about 15-20 minutes, and I can start working on the top tier. Using another cake board for support when I'm putting the cake together, I am using 4-inch cakes. I'm just repeating the same process as I did with the bottom 2 tiers. Now I can put this in the freezer while I work back on the other tiers. I have back out with me the bottom tier. Again, these are 8-inch cakes that I am using. And I always find it easier for me to just put the buttercream on top of the cake while I'm working it instead of going back and forth from my buttercream bowl. Once I have the buttercream all over my cake, I go back with the bench scraper. I ran my cake scraper through hot water in order to help me with the straight sides of my cake. And if you don't have straight sides or smooth sides yet, you can go back and forth with your scraper. Make sure that it's always in hot water. Dry it up and then smooth your cake back again. And that helps a lot. And I am just repeating the same process with the middle tier. I did have some air bubbles or gaps in my cake, and so if you are smoothing your cake and you notice those, you can go back in and fill it up with more buttercream. When I'm done, I place my cakes back into the freezer for about 20 minutes, and that way it's a lot easier for me to put the cake together. And I'm repeating the same process with the top tier. I'm just about done, so this goes back into the freezer for it to chill. I have my bottom tier back out. I am using boba straws for support. I did the same process for the middle tier before I place the cake together. I'm just moving my cakes around, make sure that it's nice and even in the center for each tier. And again, having your cakes nice and frozen helps you move the cake around without having your fingerprints all over. And here I am using a 12-inch piping tip just to cover the gaps in between my cakes. These are fresh roses that I got from the store. I'm cutting it at an angle. I'm trying to bloom the roses out a little bit more. I'm also using floral tape, and I am taping these stems, just covering it up so it doesn't get in my cake. Now I did stick a toothpick at the end of each of my rows just so that I can easily place it into my cakes, and I did that with each rose. And basically I was trying to use most of my bouquet that I had gotten, and this is just to add additional colors and textures to my wedding cake. And this is it, guys. This is what my wedding cake looks like with decorated fresh roses. Hopefully you guys like my tutorial on how I make this cake. If you guys do, give it a thumbs up, share, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys.